In May 2017, computers around the world locked up without warning. Screens went black, and a glowing red message demanded Bitcoin, while a countdown timer threatened to destroy everything. You lock your doors at night to keep the monsters out. But what if the deadliest threats are already inside your house, hiding behind the glowing screen? Today, we open the darkest vault of malware history. In the early 2000s, a friendly purple gorilla named BonziBuddy invaded millions of home computers. It sang songs, told jokes, and seemed like the perfect digital companion. But beneath its wiggly animations and cartoonish voice lay a highly aggressive piece of spyware. Bonzi wasn't just entertaining you, it was watching you. It quietly tracked your browsing habits, recorded your keystrokes, and collected your personal data. The scariest part was its persistence. Even if you tried to uninstall it, leftover files remained hidden deep in your system, acting like a parasite you simply couldn't kill. Eventually shut down, BonziBuddy remains a chilling reminder that the most invasive threats often come disguised as a friend.
Imagine clicking a random link and suddenly, your screen is hijacked by a flashing, high-contrast smiling face. The text, "You are an idiot," flashes violently. A mocking choir sings those exact words on an endless loop. This wasn't a virus that stole data. It was a psychological assault. If you tried to close a window, 6 more would instantly appear. The pop-ups multiplied so fast that they pushed the computer's memory and processing power to their absolute limits. The overlapping music created a deafening, demonic cacophony. Even worse, some variants trapped users in a cycle, reactivating the attack every time they forced a reboot. It was a masterpiece of internet trolling, designed to drive the user absolutely insane. In May of the year 2000, the world was hit by a digital pandemic that preyed on trust and curiosity. An email appeared in millions of inboxes. Attached was a file named "Love Letter for You." Because it seemed personal, millions of people opened it without suspicion. But it wasn't a text file. It was a malicious script. Once opened, it systematically destroyed personal files, replacing photographs and critical data with exact copies of itself. It then silently hijacked the user's address book, sending the toxic love letter to every contact they had. The virus spread so aggressively that organizations worldwide had to completely shut down their email systems to contain the damage. In early 2004, a new worm named MyDoom emerged, and it became the fastest spreading computer virus ever recorded. MyDoom moved at an unprecedented speed. It scanned infected computers for hidden email addresses and sent itself out using misleading subject lines. But spreading wasn't its only goal. MyDoom turned infected machines into a zombie army to launch massive distributed denial-of-service attacks, knocking major online services completely offline. It also secretly opened a back door, allowing hackers remote access to compromised computers without the user's knowledge. Demonstrating how malware could be used as a weapon of mass disruption, MyDoom caused an estimated $38 billion in total damages worldwide. Fast forward to 2016. The MEMZ Trojan wasn't built to steal data or make money. It was designed for pure, chaotic destruction. Before running, MEMZ displayed 2 very clear warnings that serious system damage would occur. But human curiosity is a dangerous thing. Once activated, the nightmare begins. The colors invert. System sounds play randomly. Your mouse moves on its own, opening bizarre internet searches. The malware deliberately stacks these effects, turning your screen into a nauseating tunnel of corrupted data, making the system impossible to control. At the end of the attack, MEMZ overwrites the master boot record.
Restarting your computer is useless. Your operating system is permanently replaced by a mocking animation of Nyan Cat.
Most ransomware encrypts your files one by one. But in 2017, the Petya ransomware proved that taking the entire system hostage is far more terrifying. Once infected, your computer would suddenly restart. A fake check disk screen would appear, fooling users into thinking their system was repairing itself. But when the scan finished, a giant pixelated skull flashing in white and red appeared on the screen. Petya didn't just target individual files, it encrypted the entire master boot record. Your entire hard drive was locked away behind that flashing skull, demanding Bitcoin for your digital life. It spread rapidly across networks, leaving businesses and critical infrastructure completely paralyzed for days. But nothing could prepare the world for May 2017. Without warning, computers across the globe began locking up. This was WannaCry. A red message appeared demanding Bitcoin alongside a terrifying countdown timer. It warned victims that if they didn't pay in time, their data would be lost forever. Exploiting a stolen vulnerability from the NSA, it moved quietly and automatically across entire networks without any user interaction. Within hours, over 150 countries were affected. It forced hospitals to cancel surgeries and turn away ambulances as critical medical records were locked behind the red screen. The global chaos only slowed down when a security researcher miraculously discovered a hidden kill switch in the code, stopping the most destructive cyber attack ever seen. Finally, we reach a piece of malware so advanced, it changed the definition of warfare forever. Stuxnet wasn't made to steal data. It was made to destroy physical reality. Discovered in 2010, this incredibly complex silent virus infected computers worldwide, but did absolutely nothing, unless you were its specific target. Stuxnet was hunting for the specific software controlling the centrifuges in Iran's nuclear enrichment facilities. Once inside, it altered their spinning speeds. It forced the heavy machinery to spin out of control and tear themselves apart, all while sending fake, normal data back to the scientists' monitors so they suspected nothing. It was the first digital weapon to cause massive physical destruction. To this day, no government has officially claimed responsibility for it. Stuxnet proved that the next world war won't be fought with bombs, but with code. The internet is a vast, unseen ocean, and beneath its surface, lines of malicious code are swimming, evolving, and waiting for the right moment to strike. If you enjoyed diving into the dark side of technology, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification. You never want to miss our next investigation. Stay safe online, because you never know what's hiding in the next click.